You can't make this up. You can't make this up. So listen, Ananda Lewis is dumb. Just dumb. Okay. So the former talk show host, let me zoom in. Let me zoom so y'all can read this, all right? The former talk MTV VJ, I don't know what VJ stands for. Ananda Lewis says her cancer had spread after she decided to keep my tumor. What? Why would you want to keep that inside of you? The rationale makes no fucking sense. Watch this. Watch this. As we go through this story, stupid net. As we go through this story, it's going to get dumber and dumber and dumber. The former talk show host reflected on her decision to go against her doctor's recommendation for a mastectomy after her 2020 breast cancer diagnosis. She said, I thought I had this. This is her in 2005, okay? So maybe y'all can like remember who she is. 2005, all right? All right, so she shared that her breast cancer had metastasized and is now stage 4. All right. Lewis, 51, previously shared that she had been diagnosed with stage 3 breast cancer in a 2020 Instagram post, saying that she had refused mammograms for years due to the fear of radiation exposure. Ma'am, if you thought radiation was going to give you cancer, ta da! You now have cancer just from existing. The very sun is radiation. Beautiful radiation, might I add. Gives us wonderful colors, might I add. But listen, everything. You would have to get rid of your cell phone. I don't know if you sit your cell phone in your chest. That wouldn't help it. Anyway, Lewis 51 previously shared that she had stated the blah blah blah. Said that she refused to do the anyway, but during a roundtable discussion on cancer with CNN Stephanie Elam and CNN anchor Sarah Sider, who was diagnosed with stage 3 breast cancer earlier this year, Lewis shared that she went against her doctor's recommendation for a double mastectomy following her diagnosis. My plan at first, and this is her. This is her now. This is what she looked like. This is her now. This is her now. My plan at first was to get out excessive toxins in my body. I felt like my body is intelligence. I know that had it was intelligent. I know that had to be true. Our bodies are brilliantly made, Lewis explained. I decided to keep my tumor and try to work it out of my body a different way, she shared. Looking back on that, I go, you know what? Maybe I should have. No, no shit. You should have got the double vasectomy. No shit, dude. I, I, and let me enlarge myself when I say this. I hate that we live in a society now that trained medical professionals, trained scientists, experts in fields, experts are no longer listened to. Nobody wants to fucking listen to them. I'm sorry, but if a doctor tells me, yo, you got stage 3 cancer, and this is extreme, this is a bit extreme, but in your genitalia, you got stage 3 cancer. We're gonna have to remove it. I'm gonna pause for a minute. I'm gonna tell the doctor I need to go home for a couple of days. And when I say I need to go home for a couple of days, I mean like I'm gonna need to get me a good weekend using my because I know I ain't gonna be able to do it no more. I'm gonna have to, you know what I'm saying, sperm bank my mess. Cause I do want kids, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to sperm bank it, you know what I'm saying? But after I didn't went through and got all that I can out of this, it's just coming off. It's coming off. I'm be walking around here like Grey Worm, but alive. I'd rather be alive than go through what he's going through. I'd rather be alive. I'd rather be alive. And yeah, that'll hurt. That would hurt me. That would hurt me. I'm not even gonna lie. That would hurt me. Uh, Yeah, that would hurt. That would hurt. That would hurt. But I'd rather be alive. Um. mm, Anyway, Elam explains in a voiceover that explains in a voiceover. Bad thoughts were in my head. A voiceover that. Hold on. Let me enlarge this. Let me enlarge this so y'all can see this again. Explains in a voiceover that Lewis pursued homeopathic remedies as well as medication and radiation and a better sleep and diet. While she says Lewis improved for a while, last year the MTV alum discovered her cancer had spread. My lymph system really flared up, Lewis said. It's the first time I've ever had a conversation with death because I felt like this is how it is now. I was like, fudge, man. I really thought I had this. I was frustrated. I was a little angry at myself and said, "Man, listen. I know you're coming for me at some point, but I don't want it to be now. And if you could just wait, I promise when you do come, I'm going to make it fun for you." What does that even mean? You're talking to God like that? What does that even mean? Yeah, what does that even mean? Bro, listen. Don't If you go to a medical professional and you seek help and they give you the help, use the damn help. Use the damn help. Like stop being stupid. Them people most of the time like go get a second opinion. I agree. If she would have said I went and got a second opinion and then I went and got the double mastectomy. Okay. Okay, cool. 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 You know what I'm saying? That makes sense. If she was like, "Oh, I want to try chemo first and then whatever," but pretty much doctors be knowing. If it's stage 3, you got to get it up out of there. If it's you got to get it up out of there. Oh man, this is crazy. So this is her again in MTV. This is her. If y'all don't remember, that's her. That's her. That's her. She looked great, by the way. She looked absolutely great. Um, I literally had that conversation laying in bed. I couldn't get out of bed for like 8 weeks. She said, "Wow." Snyder said that her diagnosis made her seek more joy in her life while she reflected on her decision not to pursue the double mastectomy, saying, "My quality of life was very important to me. I want to be here. So I had to do it a certain way for me." No, you wanted to die. You wanted to die. You didn't get the medical treatment. Ta-da! You're going to die early now. Jeez. Meanwhile, the 52-year-old CNN anchor who underwent a double mastectomy in May said that her cancer diagnosis made her realize, "I want to be here. I want to thrive in a way that I've never felt before." Uh, as Elam shared in an Instagram post about their conversation, "I'm forever grateful for their willingness to have this conversation with me, to fully open up for the world. If we can just get one woman to get their mammogram because of this conversation, that's a success. I want everyone to live long and healthy lives." Ooh wee. Ooh wee. Let's get to the comments. Let's get to the comments because this should be juicy. It's hard to say I feel sorry for people who do it to themselves. Thank you. Oncologists are highly educated. See see a lot when it comes to cancer. Listen, evil thing to say. Oh my God. Lots of people prefer alternative methods. Oncologists, like any doctor, don't always recommend what's best for the individual. She said quality of life was more important to her. Oncologists only want to poison you with no regard to your quality of life. Show new reply. Terrible take. The doctors, the doctors are there to diagnose and treat. She thought she knew better and could purge her body of the toxins to cure the cancer. I'm sure she never had a voluntary vaccine either. The internet can be a terrible thing for the gullible. I'm confused because this article is poorly written. Is she now stage 4 metastatic with a bad prognosis? That's what I'm presuming. But it makes sound like everything's okay. Nah, she's dying, bro. It is poorly written, but an oncologist nurse reading this, it seems it has spread and she's stage 4 metastatic. If she were okay, she would say what she did worked, but she's saying she's not okay. I agree. Medical professionals don't always have all the answers, but someone wrote they don't care about quality of life, which isn't true. But there's a balance between dealing with side effects that can be rough and curing a disease. The cancer needs to be treated, or the person isn't going to have a good quality of life anyway and is going to die. Based. Thank you. Thank you. Would you rather live with cancer or have some discomfort? Um, I'll take the discomfort for 500. Okay? I'm gonna keep it a band. I'll take the discomfort. Who knew that that crackpot science of willing your tumor away wouldn't work? Gosh, happy thoughts and putting an onion on her shoe to remove toxins didn't work. Gas. Who could have known that wouldn't work? Wow, you can't even feel sorry for her after reading this. Nothing in her brain but air. Hopefully, she listens to medical professionals from now on. Reply, you want to keep your tumor. Someone wasn't making talking sense to her. I assume that's because I've had chemotherapy. My sister had radiation, and it's nothing compared to dying young. Exactly, man. Exactly. Anyway, let me get this up off here. Look, y'all. Listen to medical professionals. Listen to all professionals, okay? Okay. Now, if you have questions, if there are things you don't understand, seek an understanding. But 9 times out of 10, the fuck was that? Them people are absolutely correct. Anyway, I'm smooth. I'm up out of here. Y'all have a good one. You made it to this point. Subscribe.